happened? Did you see that? He just kept going. He's been hit by a knife before.
He's like, oh, no you don't.
Oh!
Dude, no way!
I think he's lost.
Like they make it sound like autism is some bad thing or something.
Oh no. This is it's a skill.
I won a lot of games.
Yeah, you want to win scene it? Be autistic, dude.
Want to win scene it? Get autism.
You leave my friend alone. God damn it.
No! I'm gonna die because
Oh, I'm really sorry. I feel bad, but I'm proud of the situation. Look at you.
all that work. Hold it on me. Just to be betrayed by my best friend.
I can't see my stamina, but I bet it's low.
So close.
I'm actually completely out. Oh, God. I don't have a weapon to hit him either. Oh, God. I still can't run. I still can't run. Oh, please help. Oh, God. Oh, no. You saved me 20. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Good game. Oh, he's got fucking Master Key in a shocking turn of events. That was fucking great.
You think there's fall damage?
Yeah, I do. And they were. Holy, what the fuck is that? Fucking. I ran out of stamina. There's a spider on my foot! Maybe 3. Dude, you look like you're about to go to heaven. The way you just slowly walk. That was you ascending.
All right, hands, take care of Bubba. Don't let them kids get away.
Doofy.
Hey, Special Officer Doopy, reporting for duty, yeah. And I'm here to tell you that you're watching Slash and Cast. Yeah, Slash and Cast. So if you broke an arm or a leg or something, you're looking how to do cast, this is the podcast for you. Slash and Cast. Yeah, and remember, don't disturb me while I'm cleaning my room. Now.
Welcome back to another episode of Slash and Cast Live. This one a little bit different because we're not going to be going through a million topics. One, there's weren't a million topics.
Yeah.
I mean, we were live, like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And today's a holiday weekend, no news, but that doesn't stop Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Plenty of news for Dead by Daylight. First looks at Jason Cosmetics, gameplay, Maury's ability. Not lore yet, which is already spicing up some controversy.
Still working on it.
Yeah, we'll see. But did want to get a stream in tonight because I want to stream the PTB tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to start immediately on time. Hopefully. My goal is to get up like 5, do any work I got to do, and stream so I can at least get a few hours in there in the PTB. Probably not playing Jason too much because
Right.
Everyone will be playing Jason. But I'm sure I'll be killed by Jason plenty. That's all that matters. I gotta scoot over a little bit. Whipped out the creator badge for the first time in like 3 months.
I whipped out the hat. You see the hat?
Yeah, hey, look at us. Got our JU pin here. We're all around ready to sell out to corporate Jason.
Just like Dead by Daylight.
Just like Dead by Daylight, son of a bitch. Well, Mystic 100 months. That 13-hour cabin stream was totally worth it. Well, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. 100 months.
100 months is crazy, man. Appreciate it, dude.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome, Squidward. What was that other sound? There were 2 alerts.
Yeah, there was, and I don't know what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, interesting. Yeah. But so we'll talk about all that. I tell you, there is I feel like the last 8 years I've spent making content about the F-13 lawsuit and doing interviews with Larry Zerner multiple times and explaining this, and literally having an entire playlist devoted to the F-13 lawsuit.
All for nothing.
All for absolutely nothing, because the amount of just blatant nonsense being spread is crazy. The people think... I hate my dogs.
You're telling me that they banged on the door to come in, and now they're banging on the door to go out?
Well, now she's opened it, so she got it.
Oh.
She done broke her open. But, yeah, the amount of just absolute nonsense being posted is crazy. Very few people I've seen actually are posting it correctly, or at least close to... Because at the end of the day, the only people that really know, like, exactly the ins and outs of what they can and can't do is Jason Universe. But I've seen people that don't even understand what Jason Universe is. So we can start there, okay? Because first of all, I've seen a lot of fuck Sean Cunningham's. We should have different skins in this game. It's all Sean Cunningham's fault. I've seen a lot of fuck Victor Miller. If it was for Victor Miller, we could have these skins and this, that. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. Here's the thing. Jason Universe is a collaboration between Horror Inc., which is your Sean Cunningham, although Sean Cunningham has no stakes in Horror Inc. at all. Get out of my studio, please. Thank you. Yeah, Sean Cunningham has no stakes whatsoever.
Has not for a while.
Not for a long time. He's basically the mascot of Horror Inc. and nothing else. He has no power. He does not own shit. He's just the face. Okay, Horror Inc. is the Barsamian family. At the tippy top is Rob Barsamian and Robbie Barsamian, Robbie Jr. And that's the top of the food chain right there. That's who owns this shit. Will you get the fuck out? Sorry about that. I feel better now.
She was chewing on the bottle.
She comes in here, acts like she wants to see you, then she totally ignores you and goes and chews our shit up. Every single time. It's unbelievable. I'm in the middle of trying to think, and it's already hard enough to talk about this stupid lawsuit, much less when I hear on my Gatorade bottle. But yeah. So
And
what was I saying?
who Horror Inc. is.
Oh yeah, and so yeah, it's Horror Inc. Jason Universe. One side is Horror Inc., and that's your Barsamian family, and then it's also a collaboration with Victor Miller and his attorney. So in terms of like the split in the rights, and like Victor Miller has this, Sean Cunningham has this. No, that is totally not the problem here.
No.
They are good.
They're literally working together. That is Jason Universe.
They are literally. That's what Jason Universe is. It is Horror Inc. and Victor Miller collaborating together to make new projects. But where the problem comes in is like, yeah, okay, they got the rights to the franchise. Horror Inc. owns the franchise. That doesn't mean that they have the rights to specific things and the ability to release certain things and make new items. So like Paramount still has the distribution rights to 1 through 8.
Yep.
New Line still has 8, 9, 10, and Versus and the remake. Or not 8, I said 9, 10 Versus remake. They still have those. But then New Line owns the trademark.
For Friday the 13th.
For Friday the 13th. They also own the trademark for the name Jason Voorhees.
Yep.
Which I
It's great the J-Man is coming to DBD. Starting off with Sweet Revenge, game appearances, and soon Crystal Lake. Hope this all leads to a new movie.
Oh, it'll lead to a movie.
Eventually.
It'll lead to a movie. One day. But yeah, like that's where it becomes a problem. So, okay, they own the whole franchise. Hey, buddy. You guys, nobody wants me to get through this thought in my family. Hey, bud. Good to see you. Nice PJs. It's an avocado.
Thanks.
You like your PJs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Take those stupid dogs with you. See you in a little bit. Good luck.
This one has only slept for a total of 30 minutes all day.
Wow. What a big boy.
Driving me nuts.
All right. May I finish my thought?
No.
Okay. So, my point was, why everyone's like, well, if Jason Universe does own it all, and Horror Inc. does own it all, why can't they why are they not doing the skins to Jason 2 through 8? Well, at the end of the day, like that's still, it's under the Friday the 13th umbrella.
Right.
And from my understanding, this is like coming from Larry Zerner who said this. They have the ability to re-release things. They have the ability to take that work that's already made and release it as it is, but making new product with it is not allowed unless they were to license with New Line or what they've been doing, which it's not a loophole, it's a workaround.
Right.
But what they've been doing is working with Gun Interactive, who, while, again, Horror Inc. technically owns the game, but the things within the game, like, it still has to go through Gun. And those assets are used under the Friday the 13th the game umbrella. So if you want to take what they've been doing with merchandising and take the skins of the game and put them into Dead by Daylight, you have to do that under Friday the 13th the game branding, and royalties need to go to Gun Interactive as well. You can't just have, Horror Inc. can't do it by themselves. They can't just be like, we own the game. Here you go, Behavior. Could you imagine, though? Oh, man, Wes would be fucking throwing haymakers.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, they have to get Wes Keltner to sign off on such a thing, and technically that's possible. There's no shot.
No shot.
There's no shot in the world that happens.
No shot.
I mean, unless, like, listen, I know Wes tweeted about it. Said, congratulations to Behavior on getting one of the OGs, you know.
And that hurt. I know that hurt.
Dude, there were tears in his eyes while posting it.
That hurt me. Yeah.
There were tears in his eyes while posting it. Yeah, I'm sure that sucked.
Yeah.
And yeah, for him to take his creation, which again, you know, it's someone else's IP, but you know, at the end of the day, it's theirs. And to sign it over to Behavior, who
the competitor.
no matter how friendly you are, at the end of the day, that is their competition. It's going to be their competition forever.
Yep.
No, there's no way, unless the bag was massive. Maybe if they're that desperate, maybe, but no way. They're fine.
Right.
They're fine.
They're fine.
So
they got all this merch coming out.
Yeah, so Horror needs to either work with New Line, which everybody I've ever talked to, it doesn't sound good. That relationship between Horror Inc. and New Line is messy. And it's literally the only reason Jason Universe exists is to loophole New Line. They are like, okay, fuck you. We have the character. It's our character. We have Jason. We have we have the story. We own all of this. You just have a little brand.
You got the title.
You got the title. Okay, you can't use Jason Voorhees in the brand, but you can use Jason Voorhees as a descriptor. You can't copyright a name.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just use Jason, which is fine. Everybody knows that name. That's what we're going to do. We're going to loophole it and say Jason. And like, we don't need Friday the 13th because that's not what's the famous part. Jason's the famous part. So they're just loopholing New Line. And I'm sure New Line has gotten lawyers on and be like, can we fuck him over for this? Like,
every step of the way.
Yeah. Like, is this
when that Friday the 13th, the game shit, the merch came out, they were probably like, we got him. No, we don't. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that little tricky loophole system there. So from my understanding, and again, take everything you hear about this IP with a grain of salt because nobody knows for sure except for them. But from my understanding, the only thing they can do with the Jason you know and love from parts 2 through 8 has to go through Gun. Like, they can't do new things with that look, those designs of Jason, unless they run through F13 the game. Or with New Line, which they're avoiding that.
Yep.
So, like, Crystal Lake is fine. It's a new piece of work, doing something completely different for that, new branding. And they got some wiggling room with the lore. I keep hearing people say they can't say Camp Crystal Lake. I don't think that's true. I don't think there's a trademark of Camp Crystal Lake under like the New Line umbrella. I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe they're avoiding it because they're doing like the reason the mask looks different. The reason it's got big ugly eye holes and the big stupid chevrons. The reason, and it's got the 13 holes. So cheeky of them. The reason that they're doing that is so it was unique enough where one, they could dodge New Line, and they could trademark it themselves and copyright the look of that mask, which if you go and look at the legal of the Dead by Daylight chapter, it says, you know, Jason Universe and mask, copyright Horror Inc. So,
Yep. Which is why they're not ever going to change that fucking mask.
yeah, like the reason you keep seeing that mask shoved down your throat is because that's what they have the legal right to. They've gotten that approved.
Even though we hate it.
Yeah, they know with that look they're safe.
Even though we all hate it.
Yeah. It's I'm like, it's whatever. It's grown on me. So yeah.
It's this or nothing.
It's this or right. Right. So it is a little weird because I don't know. It's been talked about by some of the creators who have already kind of had access that the lore of Jason is changing from like with Jason Universe, and obviously it's going to have lore in the PTB, and so we'll read it tomorrow and go over it. I don't think they have to go very far with changing the lore. We'll see how far they go with that.
Don't say Voorhees.
Well, you can say Voorhees as a descriptor. It just can't be a brand name. When they have Jason in the slasher as a thing, they can still have him listed at like Jason Voorhees, which they even do it in the press release. You know, which I think I have it pulled up here still. Yeah, like this was the press release, and it's right. I mean, slasher icon Jason Voorhees slays his way into Dead by Daylight. That's not the brand. It's
Jason Universe.
That's a descriptor there. So, yeah. That's where we are with that. That was a lot to get off. Any questions? That was a lot to try to.
I saw somebody say, so like, can they add the look for the movies?
No. Unless they go through New Line or Gun, no. And I don't even know how far Gun can go.
Right.
With like the interactive, I think Horror Inc. at the end of the day like has the interactive rights of the franchise. You know, so like I think they can do that. Now here's a question: if you were to remaster F-13 the game, because Gun has that, do you still have to go through New Line for that? Yeah, it's so weird. It is confusing. It's stupid. It's messy. And you know, there's one thing that would fix every problem that we have with Jason Universe, and it's them working with New Line again.
Hundreds of millions versus more hundreds of billions.
Yeah, like I understand that New Line obviously gets a fat split of the royalties. I get it. And that's why they're avoiding it. Jake, thank you for 20 months. What would Jason be called in DBD, the slasher? Yeah.
He is.
As a matter of fact, he is. And we'll go through this press release in a second.
He is the slasher. And they've been holding that name for 10 years.
But yeah, like if Horror Inc. and Jason Universe, because Horror Inc., we need Victor Miller too. Right. So if Jason Universe were to make a deal with New Line and they started doing stuff together, problem solved. Like, that's it. You have everything then. That's it. But instead
Wait
of doing
a minute.
that,
I thought the Paramount and WB deal would make it easier for Jason, Friday the 13th?
There's potential that happens. It's not clear because, you know, when these buyouts happen, it's the same people.
Yeah.
You know, like the buyout happens and yeah, okay, it goes under one more bigger umbrella, but they don't often lay off a bunch of people and replace like the head of New Line and things like that.
Right.
And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who's the problem inside of these corporate offices that's like, this is too high a percent or whatever it may be, or why they don't want to work with New Line. But clearly they don't want to work with New Line. They're just loopholing the system. That's why Jason Universe exists. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Again, 500 million versus 300 million. They want to make 500 million.
Like you would think, I don't know, it must be a huge percentage because
right.
I think they know that no matter what, when they make a new movie, it's going to make at least $250 million.
Yep.
I think they're like, okay, let's at least get this first one done, and then we could see how it goes. But then we get all the profits from that. We're not splitting it with New Line.
Yep.
Crystal Lake makes total sense. They don't need New Line for that. The prequel series is fine. Yeah, it just if they would just work together. I mean, they're fine. You know, using Gun to loophole for merchandising is saving their ass.
Yeah.
Because now they could do whatever the hell they want.
And make a shit ton of money off Savini Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot like Leaks by Daylight was posting like, "Hey, Savini Jason might be coming to Dead by Daylight," like because Horror Inc. owns it. No, they don't. It's still got to go through Gun. Like, yes, technically they do own the game, but like Horror Inc. can't go like this, take the code of F13 the game and hand it to a new developer and say, "Please go." They can't do that.
Right.
It's still Gun's fucking game. Like, it's not how it works. Like, yes, they're still contracts. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, I understand. Jason's 4.6 standard. Well, that's nice. He's going to get nerfed, though. I can already tell from the gameplay he's probably going to get nerfed. We'll go through all that. Why wouldn't Gun accept it back from behavior and put money into making Halloween the game even better than it was supposed to be? Because Gun isn't going to do that. Because here's the thing about the... That's actually a really important clarification. Because Gun had a specific buy-in to Halloween, right? So like that's where it's different. Like Gun is like this amount for this percent. Like that's where Gun's role is in here. It's like this amount for this percent.
Yep.
Okay, so let me sell my fucking soul to the devil. That's what it probably feels like for Gun in behavior.
Absolutely.
Let me sell my soul to the devil and get more money to put into a game where I'm not going to get more of a percent if I'm putting more money into it.
Also, they don't need if Wes is sitting there like we're bankrupt next month, maybe maybe he goes.
They're fine.
If that's even his. I mean, it's not Wes. Obviously, it's Gun as a company. There's shareholders. There's other executives, etc. But they don't need to. Their entity of like Savini Jason stays in their game.
Yeah,
it stays in the legacy of what Friday the 13th the game was.
Could you imagine Savini Jason going to Dead by Daylight? Like, oh, dude, there's no way.
No shot.
There's no way. If everything I know about Wes, he would never.
No.
And like, if they do, just know it ain't looking good over there.
If I was in Gun's position, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, why would you? Like, that's still your... And, like, dude, the door... You know right now the door's open for a remaster.
Right. There's no chance of a Friday the 13th the game remake / remaster.
No, there is. There is.
Delay it by a year because of this. But
oh, yeah. I mean, that's another thing. So this deal is... Which, by the everybody, Dead by Daylight fans, like, it's going to go away. Just prepare yourself.
100%.
Just... Prepare. It's gonna probably be the shortest license deal you've seen.
1 year.
Maybe two.
Maybe
you get 2 years out of it, and it's gonna be gone, and they're gonna pull it, because they're or F13 fans, prepare yourself. The longer he's there, the further away a game is.
Yep.
Yeah, because they would probably want him out of the game probably a year before release of the next game.
Yep.
So if they're looking at a 2028 release, which is probably what we're looking at, maybe even 2029.
It's 2029.
Bro. Yeah, who knows? But like, yeah, whatever that next game is, that will be pulled a year in advance probably.
Yep.
So yeah, if shit comes out and you're like one of those guys, a completion with it, get it fast, because at some point he is going to be pulled. It's like a guarantee.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, as for what the next game is, we still don't know. A lot of rumors on that. I think what we're looking at is probably a single player game, and then following that would be a remaster.
That's what I would do.
We'll see. Yeah.
I think I seen a post on Twitter that the game wasn't going to delay because of the collab. Who said that?
Well, yeah,
some random.
Listen, if there's anything I've learned, in the last 24 hours, that people don't know dog shit about this IP, and we're just making shit up. Everything you read, man, there's been so many goddamn things that have been killing me. Like, it's killing me. No, why would you post that? Actually, let me pull one up, man, because like it's stuff like this one, man. This one.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. It's like technically true. It's technically true, but it's not, because this suggests it's like this is everything that Dead by Daylight cannot use. The Jason collaboration specifically with the Jason universe, which is yes, okay, true, but they can't. Horror Inc. themselves cannot just take, or Jason universe themselves cannot just take the F13 the game, NES Jason, Savini Jason. They cannot just take that shit and put it in Dead by Daylight. It's not that easy. Like it's just, this is really downplaying the situation.
Also, they're not going to use Savini.
Well, I bet you they want to.
Oh, for sure.
I bet you they want to. And again, man, like money talks, bro. And if you offer Wes 50% of DLC sales, which you're talking millions of sales probably.
Yeah.
I bet you, probably millions. You put Savini in that Dead by Daylight, it probably at $15 legendary skin, it probably sells 1 million fucking units.
Mm-hmm.
So then, okay, here's $7.5 million for you, Wes. Like, damn. Like, you gotta be hard to say no to, And that's on the low end. I think it'd be more.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I know it's confusing. So I try not to get mad at people. But I just damn, 8 years I've been talking about this shit for nothing.
There's a playlist. There's a playlist on YouTube. You look up Friday the 13th lawsuit.
And then we don't even know everything.
Oh, for sure.
We don't even know everything. Larry doesn't even know everything. It's just, it's that party. The parties. They know everything. But
Would you be mad if the F-13 the game that was announced at Comic-Con is a remaster of F-13 Killer Puzzle? No?
Well, I wouldn't be mad because that game's a ton of fun.
But they're also not going to announce it at Comic-Con.
They know what makes money.
Yeah.
There's one thing I know JU knows is that the F-13 the game, ASIM game, made them an incredible amount of money. Not even just in actual sales of the game, but it jumped home entertainment purchases by 4,000%.
It introduced a whole new generation.
Yeah. They're not that stupid, okay? They just don't know their brand very well. And that's because they can't figure out what the brand is.
Jason Universe, if you're watching, get another Killer Puzzle game out. ASAP. Or just bring back Killer Puzzle. Call Blue Wizard.
Yeah, we gotta go to the New Line. That's licensed.
That's fine.
That's licensed by New Line.
Do it.
All right, I'm just saying.
It's worth.
just saying.
Does New Line own Jason right out because they had to call their movies with Jason in the title but not call it Friday the 13th? But no, New Line owns the title Friday the 13th now, right? I'm just confused, lol.
I need more periods in there next time because that made it even more confusing. Thank you. $20 super chat.
Does New Line own Jason right out because they had to call their movies with Jason in the title?
No. New Line owns, it's really just the trademarks. But then it's because they own the franchise, because you can't all right. The reason they had to go through F-13 the game to release a Part 8 figure instead of just being able to release the look of a Part 8 figure, I think technically you can. Technically they could release the look of a Part 8 Jason and not call it Jason Takes Manhattan Jason. Technically it could be Jason Universe, wet, silky slime Jason with yellow mask and fire axe. Technically, they could do that. And Jason's nothing more than a descriptor. But you can't, the second you put Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan on it, then New Line, it's their problem.
But you can put Friday the 13th, the game.
Yeah.
Part 8, Jason.
Yeah,
look,
because that game, that trademark specifically is different, dude.
Also, you want to have the Friday the 13th trademarked logo on there, and the only way you can is having the game subtitle underneath.
Why do they not just do that for DVD? Because I think it changes. Because I really don't think it works that way. Maybe you can't go. It's kind of what they're doing with the one skin that kind of looks like Part 7.
Yeah,
I don't, because I think New Line probably has the ability to step in at a certain point. And what they're doing is just riding the line, you know? Yeah. I don't know. It's because, technically they could, right? I don't know.
Yeah, they could literally call it From the Sewers and throw Part 8 in there. And call it From the Sewers.
Maybe. I don't know. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
That's a weird one because the assets in F-13 the game are approved assets. It's already something that's gone through that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that gets weird. We talked to Larry about that one time, and even he was like, "You're just playing with fire, and you're talking millions of dollars of fire. It's not a a little whoopsie. It would be a big whoopsie."
Friday the 13th, the game, the movie.
Think about it. I don't think.
No.
I think that changes because. God, dude, this is why this just work with New Line. This is why it's so weird. That's why I said take everything with a grain of salt, because nobody really knows. But I do know that it's not as simple as being Horror Rink owns everything.
Here's the thing. Does a Friday the 13th movie, or does a Jason Universe movie, a Jason movie, make less money because it's not called Friday the 13th?
Not the first one. Jason X made money. Right? Jason Goes to Hell made money. Kind of.
Yeah. If is the Crystal Lake show. Would the Crystal Lake show get any more viewers if it was titled Friday the 13th?
That one it might.
That one it might.
Crystal Lake's kind of broad.
Also, we know nothing about it, so
They should have called it like Jason's Origins.
Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake. Jason's Origins. The origin of Jason. Yeah. Yeah. Moral of the story: it's a giant headache. Everything is more complicated than it seems. And now the whole point. But you can technically, I'm sure they could find a way to loophole it and get those skins in there. Not Savini. That's not going to happen. But I'm sure they could find a way to loophole and make it happen. But it's not as it's weird how we're all like, fuck JU, fuck behavior. What are you doing with what is we doing getting redneck Jason in there? Why has he got suspenders on, man?
Welcome to Derry is doing just fine. Is it not called It? Welcome to Derry.
It is called It. Welcome to Derry, I believe. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's fair though. But
sure.
At the same time, like, look at the branding of all of it. It's the Pennywise, right? It's like, even though he's in it less than you would be in a movie, he's plastered everywhere.
Yeah,
Crystal Lake can't do that. Crystal Lake can't just take Jason and
right.
Yeah.
But put Linda Cardellini everywhere, please.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping we could see a Pamela skin. I think that's fair play. It couldn't be like Betsy Palmer.
No.
But I think they could do a Pamela variant.
Yeah.
And that'd be sweet.
Voiced by Linda Cardellini.
Yeah.
Now you're cooking.
Yeah, I would like to see that. I'd like to see that.
Pamela legendary skin voiced by Linda Cardellini eyes.
But why is it just Jason? Why is there no survivor?
Yeah, okay, yeah, totally away from the legal stuff.
Yeah.
The chapter itself, in many ways, is a little underwhelming.
You can't do a generic yellow-shirted camp counselor?
They could.
Why? Why not?
Maybe they will.
But I want it now.
You think? Well, the PTB's out tomorrow, so
Well,
but because there's a lot of rumors of more stuff happening with the anniversary. Like Slender's still rumored, and who knows? But it seems pretty. At this point, yeah, it's just Jason, no map, no survivor, which is really disappointing. Would definitely, at the very least, a map would have been nice. Like, it's so, like, Jason, we're buying in enough that, like, hey, that's Jason, even though it doesn't look like the Jason I know.
Right.
But it's Jason. But not having him being is like at Camp Crystal Lake.
His home.
Yeah, you couldn't do something.
Put him on a
little
boat.
Summer camp, a little boat,
little spaceship,
a little spaceship or something. What are we doing? Yeah. Yeah. He probably will be $8. He probably will be $8.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he wasn't? Wouldn't it be crazy if he was more? Because you're going to pay for him, right?
Can't go over 10, I don't think.
But
yeah.
You wouldn't buy him if he was over 10?
I would no, I'd probably buy him. I mean, Legend.
So now now it's 10. Would you pay if it was 12?
Yeah, I might.
Then they're going to charge 12.
Not everybody though.
Really?
No, not everybody.
He was the white whale. Dead by Daylight is now complete. Jason is in the game. You're going to buy him.
Where's Art the Clown? Okay.
Who?
Where's Predator?
Who?
Where's the fisherman from I Know You Last Summer?
That's actually that's the real concern.
And at the end of the day, yes, they have Ghostface. They don't have Scream. There's a difference.
That's true.
Okay. So, thanks, Adam Palomino, for that. No Candyman. That's a big one.
That actually is kind of like not getting the Fisherman last year for the new movie.
Yeah, not getting Candyman for the...
And not getting Candyman for the requel.
Yeah, now look at Tony Todd's dead.
And now Tony Todd's gone.
Way to go, dickheads. You sold out for... What came out instead?
Nick Cage.
I don't think that was the same time. Wasn't it like Resident Evil at the time?
I don't know. Yeah, that's fair.
Unbelievable.
Is there any chance Behavior can add a sack mask for Jason as long as it doesn't look like part 2?
There was a sack on the work table
Yeah.
in the cabin. Yeah, I think so. Like, you found a workaround for the hockey mask.
You just have to make him look completely different from part 2.
Yeah, he probably won't have, like,
blue
the overalls and stuff. But, yeah, I think so. I think they could find a way to do that.
Hatchet.
Yeah. Phantasm. Well, Phantasm probably will never happen. Too niche for them. Hatchet, also too niche. But if you get, because they could do it really cheap. They could have a licensing deal that really favors them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move past the bullshit. Let's go back to the press release. Get some information out of this thing.
So, most important, no Roy.
That's a bummer.
I thought they were doing a new game. Won't they just take Jason right out of DBD when they do their own game?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, that will happen. So DBD is going to have at least a year, probably just a year of exclusivity. And then after that, it's going to be up to Jason Universe when they want to pull it. And you probably want to pull it from DBD between 6 months and a year before the actually, I would say 6 months before the announcement of their next game.
Yep.
As for when,
So next summer, we get the announcement that he's getting pulled. And then Game Awards in December, they announce the game. That's 2 years out.
I really don't think we're that close.
No.
I really, last I heard, no developer.
Yeah.
So.
But it's going to be at least 2030.
Yeah, I think they were really leaning on the remaster, and then that's not working out yet. Maybe, who knows? But we'll see.
Yeah,
but yeah, at some point it will be pulled for sure. That's bound to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh,
Is it just me or does the Death Forsaken skin have the Chris Higgins axis slash?
well, it probably does. We'll take a look. We're getting there. Let's get through the press release. There's a lot to learn here. We got to look at some gameplay here in a little bit, too. But, yeah, slasher icon Jason Voorhees slays his way into Dead by Daylight. After a decade of anticipation, the legendary slasher takes his rightful place in the fog for a chapter filled with shocking scares and creative kills. 3 Mories so far. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice that they found a way to sneak that in. But, okay. From Montreal, baby. After years of speculation and demand, Dead by Daylight, in partnership with Jason Universe, is officially welcoming Jason Voorhees into the fog, one of the most iconic horror villains of all time. Jason's gameplay delivers a bone-chilling blend of stealth scares and brutality for players looking to embody the same relentless presence and power that have defined the character's 45-year legacy. Available on May 26th as part of the Steam public test build and officially releasing on June 16th, Dead by Daylight Jason is here at last. All right, so the slasher. God damn, this fucking PDF is a big boy PDF.
Yeah, it is.
Golly, jeez. There. All right, let's zoom in a little bit more. All right. For a game that prides itself on uniting every corner of the horror landscape under a single foggy sky, there may be no better way to ring in 10 years of Dead by Daylight than Jason's arrival. From the moment the unstoppable machete-wielding maniac enters a trial, his imposing presence can be felt across every inch of the map, forcing survivors who second-guess their decisions as Jason may be lurking where he's least expected. Since the game's debut in 2016, players never stopped asking for him, and the team never gave up on making his inclusion a reality. Yeah. Look at Robbie Barsamian made the cut. Our fans have wanted Jason to enter the fog since Dead by Daylight launched, says Robbie Barsamian, executive vice president at Horror Inc. That's Junior.
Yeah.
That's a young man. He's probably the reason this happened.
Yeah.
Without Robbie, this probably never would have happened.
Everyone in the chat say thank you, Robbie.
Not Rob.
Robbie.
We're thrilled to help make the game's 10th anniversary celebration even more special for fans and can't wait for players to experience the killer new skins and gameplay that only Jason can deliver. Dead by Daylight has always been about nightmare horror stories, and Jason adds a new chapter we hope players will enjoy. There was never a question that our 10th anniversary chapter couldn't just be big. It needed to be something really special, says Senior Creative Director Dave Richard. When we started to see a path to finally making this partnership a reality for our 10th, we knew that the perfect Jason moment had come. We're just thrilled the stars aligned and we were able to work with the great folks at Jason Universe to deliver this for our players on such a major milestone for Dead by Daylight. There you go. Omnipresent Evil. This is Jason's ability. We'll take a look at some clips here in a little bit. This PDF is a powerhouse.
It's huge, dude.
It really got some high quality stuff in here. Come on. Come down here.
You went too far.
Well, it wasn't moving. Okay. Omnipresent Evil. Jason's power is split into 2 distinct components. The first being Omnipresent Evil, a stealth-based ability that encapsulates the killer's knack for popping up in unexpected places to catch his victims off guard. Activating Omnipresent Evil causes Jason to vanish from the map entirely, allowing him to move at increased speed while giving survivors 0 clues as to... Well, I say 0 clues. Survivor Zero Clues is aware as to his whereabouts. That's not really true because when he's, I mean, I guess where he is specifically, yes, but there's like a fog that comes up when he's in it. So you know he's in it at least. While invisible, Jason can track his prey through faint visual cues like footsteps, predicting their movements and positioning himself perfectly for maximum effort. To reappear, Jason targets key environmental points such as pallets, vault points, and breakable walls, which, by the way, is the only way that you could do that. And even if they're broken, he can still spawn there. But if you were technically in like a really safe, if there's fog and you were to find a hole on the map somewhere where there is somehow no window, no pallet, no wall, technically you can't respawn next to you.
Right.
That's a very unrealistic scenario. I'm just saying. I saw people talking about that earlier. Like, yeah, I guess that could happen, but it's not going to happen. Okay. For added effect, these sudden appearances can destroy breakable obstacles around him and trigger screams from nearby prey. Survivors will have to contend with the tension that comes when suddenly losing track of Jason. He was right behind me, and knowing a vicious attack could be waiting just around the bend. This is a cool ability. It's similar in some ways to Springtrap, kinda.
Yeah.
I think all of Jason's abilities have been kind of seen before, but they're just improved on. And I think a lot of people are not going to like it, and they'll be like, "This is copy and paste." I don't know. There's some of that. I think I expected something different from Jason because this, to me, doesn't sound like Jason. It feels more like Michael. That's a great Michael ability.
Yes, it is.
I'd love to see Michael be doing that stuff, but I think I expected more of like a rage-fueled Jason.
For sure.
But
that's not the Jason we know.
That Jason universe is different.
That's right. They're
New guy.
They're built differently.
Stealth, skinny jeans.
Skinny,
That's
small.
Small, short, even though that's actually 6'5". In Sweet Revenge.
Yeah.
But skinny, no doubt. Not so broad shoulders. All right, then there's the other part of his ability, the improvised carnage. The second half of Jason's power taps into his signature creativity when it comes to kills utilizing the items available in his environment. Scattered throughout the map are containers filled with makeshift projectiles, fragments of lockers, broken generator parts, shattered pallets, even hooks. Jason can pick up and throw these items with devastating force, turning familiar elements of the entity's realm into deadly weapons. Unlike other ranged killers, each projectile must be gathered individually and will only be replenished the next time Jason enters omnipresent evil, adding a layer of strategy to their use. A successful hit will stagger survivors, but under the right conditions, Jason can also score some welcome style points. If an injured survivor is stuck near a wall, or struck near a wall, they'll be pinned in place, left helpless and suspended until Jason mercilessly strides up to claim them. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool little ability. Hey, it's like a spear. He throws a spear at people, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, all right, cool. Little Part 3 reference, kind of. Kind of, loosely.
Harpoon.
Little Part 6 reference. Fence post, kind of.
Kind of.
Sort of. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty similar to Springtrap.
It was either Trapper.
Right, everybody thought it was going to be Trapper.
Yeah.
They saw that coming, so they were like, "Dude, we can't do traps." I know it might make sense, but we can't do traps.
Can't do Trapper. Springtrap.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. Okay. Style and Slaughter. Launching alongside the chapter is the Jason Collection, featuring a range of outfits that pay homage to legacy while being reimagined in ways only the fog could shape. Jason's default outfit presents the unmistakable icon from Jason Universe, originally designed by horror legend Greg Nicotero. Sorta. A 13-hole hockey mask, machete, and weather-beaten clothing worn through countless kills. Additional exclusive outfits are also available. Backwoods Terror trades Jason's jacket for the flannel and suspenders, and his machete for a heavy axe. Death Foreskin, offers a grotesque incarnation with decayed features, exposed bone, and a shovel in hand, while Jason's Depths of Despair outfit sees him emerging from the depths, a vision of terror covered head to toe in barnacles, coral, and seaweed.
Sounds like a load of barnacles.
Real quick, let's take a closer look at these, because I do have the press release images. Let's take a look here.
Country boy, I love you.
All right, so let's start with this guy right here. Jason Universe. Yeah, there's a flannel. your chain. Hey, I tell you, nice touch here. Okay, a little nice touch here. Look at that, the goddamn chainsaw chain for suspenders. Come on, man.
He's living off the land.
living like Larry. The mask seems like it's made of wood here. Kinda.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's kind of fun. Listen, okay. I
Look
know
at his cock, dude.
I know these don't look great. Okay, it's not coming together, but there are some really cool things going on in them. Like, I'd really that flannel specifically is a little weird, but I'm not really against the flannel look. This is all right. Suspenders this is like Leatherface type suspenders. The axe, cool. We're having fun. The chain around the arm. Yeah, I mean the wood mask, kind of fun. Like there's some things going on there. Okay, here's the other one. I like the shovel, barbed wire in hand, like barbed wire wrapped around the shovel. Okay, cool.
Got his fucking forearm bone.
Where's that at?
Right there.
Yeah, I don't like the gloves though. The gloves threw me off. But
fucking gardening.
Yeah, the decay zombie, like this, like the concept. You say it out loud, sounds cool. It's just something's not coming together fully for me here. I even like the mask. I think the cracks, the moldy green chevrons, and the slime.
Snot.
Yeah, little part 8 slime here. Like some of it's working. Some things are working, but it just doesn't come together to make a cohesive looking Jason that you want.
His body will ooze green slime.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it always does that.
And this one I think is most people's favorite. It's the part 7 type vibe.
Barnacle.
And I think all of this works super well. Okay, the seaweed, the slime, the only thing they went too far with the barnacles here. Like on the mask and the arm, I was like, why the fuck does he have autumn trees on his arm? It's just a little, pull it down some, pull it back a little bit, and I think this would be fine. I think it would be fine. And I think at the end of the day, the shackles are nice, the rusted up shackles. It's like that's literally part 7 Jason. Like it's pretty cool. I think the mask, if it was a different color, they lean more into the part 7 look, which again they're kind of playing with fire. So, yeah, I think it would be fine. I don't think people would be complaining that the way they are. It just there's something not super cohesive about them. It's whatever. Like it's okay. I think at the end of the day, people wanted to see looks from the movie, and that may potentially never could happen, but probably will never happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
Depends how long this chapter is getting content. Because if it's getting content for long enough, I'm sure they'll figure something out with New Line or Gunn or whoever it may be. Yeah, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 feels fair.
He's from a freshwater lake, not a fucking coral reef. Well, he was in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. I've seen part 8, pal. But yes, you're right. Yeah. I actually think this one might be, if just the gloves are throwing me off. Maybe the red's a little weird too, but I don't mind that either. Like this is close. Like this is close to being really badass. We're just not quite there. Not quite there. This one doesn't work for me. This is like teenage Jason splitting wood for mommy. I don't know.
Yeah, this ain't it. This is Jason was a bad boy, so she sent him to the neighbors to work in their fucking woods and yeah.
Did they confirm what the map will be for Jason? Yeah, there won't be one.
There's no map.
No map. Unless they're surprise drop it with the PTB, but nothing. You would already announce it, bro, because people are mad.
Or on the anniversary stream.
Yeah. I don't think so, man.
So when does Jason come to in full release?
June 16th.
And the PTB is
tomorrow.
The 26th, May 26th.
Yeah.
Was there a game that came out on May 26th? 2017?
Is that when it came out, the 26th?
Yeah.
Damn. That's almost insult to injury, dude. That's actually kind of crazy. A little fucking.
Am I wrong?
No, May. That sounds right? May 26th. What a little salt in the wound, huh? A little salt in the wound. We could be celebrating the 9-year anniversary of F-13 the game, but instead we're going to be playing Jason in a different game.
The game was released on May 26th.
Instead of celebrating the 9-year anniversary of this actual game, we're going to have to be playing his content. And
we have to be playing this guy!
Killer Clown second anniversary is this week. That's true. Hold on. I think they're going to do something.
Zero buzz yet.
I think they're going to do something. Give it time. Give it time. We'll see. Please, God, do something.
Early 2017. I remember, allegedly, I was driving home when they did the announcement, the release date announcement. I was driving home from my college. It's about an hour 20-minute drive. And I remember getting 2 towns over from home. I was almost home. And it popped up on my fucking phone. And as I was allegedly driving, I was allegedly watching when he walked and he slashed early 2017. And it became the release date.
Yeah, good times. Is there a chance Behavior can get all the weapons that Jason uses in all the movies? No. That's fair play. That's fair play. They can do that.
It's just weapons.
Yeah.
Weed whacker.
Yeah, the weed eater would be interesting.
Boombox.
Get a Maury with it or something.
Boombox.
Shit, yeah. I mean, they could. Yeah, that's fair play. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I don't hate those. I know my tweet said some people fucking. I had to block like 4 people. I was like, I see where this is going. Fuck off. Block. Not now. I'm not in the mood. But yeah, I don't hate them. It was a little underwhelming. And then yeah, there's no that thing. There's no movie skins.
No.
So, yeah.
And no map.
No map.
No survivor.
Yep. All right, now let's is there sound of this? Fantastic. Let's take a look at the Maury. Now, you may have seen the reaction video that came out from certain creators, a group of lovely, beautiful creators in the DVD community that were reacting to this Maury. And, listen, they were a little...
They were putting their content creator face on.
They were putting a little bit of the content creator facade on, and they were like, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. This is the best Maury.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Okay. All right. All right, here we go.
Oh, my God. Oh, what? Oh. Oh. What? No. Are you seeing this chat?
Are you seeing? Yeah, so, yeah, a little exaggerated. Okay.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool Maury. It's definitely one of the better ones. There's still something a little... I don't know why they just can't quite get Maury's to... I don't know. We've set like a standard, I think, with everything in the game. And like Dead by Daylight hasn't even fucking gotten close to any of those animations. So that stinks. But this is at least pretty cool. Real effort showing here. Some fun cinematics. The burning's nice. The burning corpse is pretty cool after the fact. I wish you could actually kind of see it.
I mean, getting the intestines out there.
Yeah, and the other
that's
Maury's
pretty brutal.
Yeah, the other Maury's do that too and show it off. That fucking can just spawning in is a little throws me off a little bit.
The quick cut is also a little awkward.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Yeah, just the okay, I kick it over and then spark and then
yeah, it's not too bad.
No,
it's not too bad.
It's all right.
Shout out to Paulie for having a real reaction. I was like, because I'm seeing all these like crazy reactions. I'm like, oh, this can be mind blowing. Then I saw Paulie and he was like, oh wow, it's pretty crazy. And I was like, all right, that's the real one. That's what I'm going off. Now I'm not making fun of those creators, by the way. I do the same thing.
Yeah,
I reacted early to like the Hellraiser trailer. Now I feel like I kept my composure a little bit more than maybe some. But yeah, I know it's like because the thing is you're given this footage early and you're told, hey, we want to put your reaction to a montage.
Of course you're gonna hype yourself
up.
Yeah,
so you got to like really react to it to make sure you make the cut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got to get it. Put on a little bit of.
There were probably a few creators that didn't make the cut. They're not in the video at all because they were just like, wow,
oh yeah, that was all right.
Or wow, oh that is cool. And
yeah.
Obviously they're not going to put that in. They're going to put the people going.
I was like, oh yeah, that was all right. Cool. Yeah, sweet. Right.
You can see the quality's a bit lower since last month's layoffs for trying to unionize.
Actually, I gotta tell you, that's really noticeable in the gameplay. And now it's a PTB gameplay. Technically, it's pre-PTB, the footage we're gonna look at. But when we get to the gameplay, like it's a little stiff. Yeah. It's a little stiff, and I think when I went down to get rid of your senior animator, That's kind of what happens. It's a little stiff. Yeah. Okay. I think we're at to that point. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Let me close this. First things first, I want to take a look at here. This is cool. All right. So we talked about when a survivor's injured and then he throws a spear, hits him, it could pin him against a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could do that at exits. Now, I don't know if it's going to stay because this might be a little OP.
It's OP as fuck.
Well, don't grief. Don't be teabagging at the exits,
That's
and
fair.
this shit won't happen.
That's
fair.
fair.
But this is cool. Look at this. He comes out to do his jump scare, throws his spear, boom, pinned against the exit, and it blocks because it comes up like that. It blocks everybody out. I don't know if that's intentional game design, but if it is, brilliant.
Yeah, I mean that's skill.
We'll get blighted Jason. You'll have your Savini Jason. Yeah, that probably will happen. That'll be one of the skins that comes out.
Yeah.
But it won't be Savini Jason. All right,
No,
there's
and
a
they will.
difference.
Yeah, they will never have. You will never read the word Savini Jason in Dead by Daylight.
What if they got Tom to do another unique skin?
Nuts, dude. No shot.
I feel like at that point Wes should take it personally.
For sure.
So yeah, I thought that was sweet. I'm into that. You ever see that? What's that one? And this is completely off topic, completely random tangent. Bear with me. But I keep seeing all the time. It's like how I want my wife to respond after I come home after a hard chest workout, and it's that one animal movie. And just like, oh, look at these pecs. There's like little baby bulls in here. And then it just goes down like, it's like, all right, let's take a look at the flank. Mama likes the flank. 10 out of 10 on the flank. I don't know what movie that's. It's a kid's animated movie.
Barnyard.
No,
Nah.
no, more modern than that. Mama likes the flank. 10 out of 10 on the flank. I already talked about that, so I can close that.
Yeah, please
Already
close
talked about that. Yeah, already talked about that. All right, let's go. So Dead Plays was one of the creators that got the footage to post the first look at Jason gameplay. So that's whose video we're going to be taking a look at here. Let's look at something. No, I don't. It's more modern than that. I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen the movie. So
No.
but Mama likes the flank. Okay. So, some Jason gameplay here. Let's take a look.
On his map. Oh, wait.
Oh, this is the exact opposite of his map. But yeah, now he's in that omnipresent evil. He is invisible. That red smoke there, that's a survivor. Now he just he just went to one of the vaults to spawn in. Bingo. Hit with a spear. Now you'll see there's some stuff glowing in white. See, like there's like scraps. Like that's where he can grab another one of the spears in real time.
Okay.
And there's some examples of that later on here. The thing doesn't seem to have much of an arc. I don't know if there's any fall off at all, or at least from the shots we've seen. I wonder where that fall off actually happens. Boy,
Yeah, there was no fall off there.
yeah, he throws that shit hard as hell with the left hand. See how okay, right there. So otherwise, to get it to respawn, you'd have to go into Omnipresent Evil. But because he went by his hook, which is lit up white there, because he can grab it, he can then take that. Sorry.
And he just leaves the thing. Oh.
Yeah, he was able to grab another one in real time mid-chase, which is crazy powerful.
Yeah.
Crazy powerful. Pretty crazy.
Kobe.
Yeah, and it like shoots them all the way back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these survivors are kind of doo-doo, and I think it's the devs trying to show off
Yeah.
how it works. Actually, these bots, they might be bots. I don't think they are, but yeah, pretty nasty, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I mean, you can range kill people that are already good with range killers are going to be really successful with this killer. I don't think it is bots because we just saw the POV from one of the bots.
Yeah, we just saw their POV.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I just work here. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, like with Springtrap, it's really hard to be accurate with his axe. Even with Huntress, you got to account for the arch. This doesn't seem to have much of that at all. It's just kind of like aim and land your shit, dude. Some are bots, some weren't. Okay, all right. Looks like there might have been a little fall off there. I don't know. In general, pretty straight. Pretty nice. Yeah, like, dude, that's gross. And it's fast, too. Like, you're not, it's like you're kind of like fully powered up. So here's one of the Moris.
Oh.
Specific to, obviously, a downed player. See it, rip their intestines out. Nice.
All right.
So, yeah, simple. Short, sweet, simple. Yeah, you see all the white where you could spawn in, even on broken pallets, vaults, things like that. I feel like even maybe I could be successful with Jason. I think I have a chance. There's another Mori. I think I could do it.
I can't.
I think I could actually get some kills. Nah, I just get looped like crazy.
I'm excited for 2v8 with Freddy and Jason.
But by the way, because that's come up a lot, I don't think that's going to happen.
No shot.
It's already because you need licensors to sign off on that. And I just tell you from my experience on working with Retro Realms, when it comes to IPs crossing over like that, a little difficult to do convincing with licensors.
Yep.
Now, maybe, I mean, we've seen Michael in there and stuff. I mean, it might be possible. It might be possible, and maybe, but then, because here's the thing, who owns Freddy? It's New Line. Okay, so the team that JU is actively avoiding working with is who needs to sign off on such a thing.
Yep.
I don't think so, man.
It'll never happen.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Sad.
But it would be fun, man.
Oh, it'd be
Freddy
really
versus
fun.
Jason? No, it's Freddy and Jason.
But yeah, that'll never happen. Kobe. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that is a shot. What a shot. It is fast and it is accurate. You know what's another thing, man? Like the edge of the spear seems to be very close to the. Can we actually double check that? It seems to be like. Okay, there's some fall off there. I think the end of the spear is like the center of your screen. Yeah, so like that's gonna really help you with the aiming. That's way easier to aim than it is like a hatchet on Huntress.
Here's a standing Mori.
Yep. Pretty good. Pretty cool. Pin her up to the wall with it.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll wrap up there. He'll get that last Mori. What did he spawn on there? Because I didn't see anything. Oh, a broken pallet. So that's a broken pallet he was able to respawn on. Oh, I thought he was going to get her. I was like, what the fuck? And then he shows the last Mori. Yeah. So that one that we already talked about with the fire. So I don't know, man.
The way behavior details are structured, they could put both in 2v8 with zero issue. Behavior has said this. Oh, pull up their Twitter. Really? That's awesome, dude. Where did they say that?
Yeah, you show that to me. Because if I would love to see that, so that's the same for every single licensor. So then why aren't they already in 2v8? You know?
Right.
We'll see. Maybe it'll happen. We also don't know how we act like experts. I just question things because everybody else seems to not do that.
Right. Also, we did work on a game where IPs crossed over, and it was very hard to do.
Yeah, that comes from experience.
That is literally experience with Retro Realms.
If behavior does have a deal structured like that, and all these fucking licensors have signed off on it,
that's crazy.
Can I see? Especially because you're going back. Like, did they plan for this 10 years ago? When they did the Halloween deal, you know, they had to go back and get that approved again. I assume. Maybe not. I don't know. Fuck, jeez, I don't know how that shit's structured. It's not my license.
Right.
I understand they work years in advance. Like this license has, this chapter has been in the works since 2024. That was when that deal kind of came together. At least so it seems. So yeah, like they're working years in advance. But I'm just saying, like. That would be tricky on a live stream. Okay, cool. Get the live stream. Listen, if you're gonna be a fucking dick and act like a big tough guy, Adam Palomino, who is always an asshole in our streams anyway, don't give me a fucking reason, pal. What I said, gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. That would be fantastic.
I would love to do Freddy and Jason.
Yeah, I've been saying literally from the start of the stream, take everything related to this with a grain of salt because nobody actually knows for sure. Did you sign the fucking contract? No, nor did I.
And again, we worked on Retro Realms.
Yeah,
which is crossing over licenses, and yeah, it was really hard. So that's why we said, based on our experience, it's hard.
Yeah, I guess because I mean it might be a little bit easier because they're existing inside of a world that's not theirs, in 2v8. Maybe that makes it a little bit easier. I don't know. I don't know. Not every license is the same.
Correct.
So, cool. Can we just ban Adam Palomino? I don't like that motherfucker. Comes in here role playing so he can have a reason to talk shit without like getting banned, as if like you're still not annoying. Just so I'm over the role players. Where's Chad Kensington? Get him out of here too.
Well, hold on.
Where's LaChapa? Get him out too.
No.
Oh, okay.
But what about Velma and Daphne?
Yeah. Daphne's always such a bitch. Probably the same person on all these accounts.
Yeah. Somebody asked, can Michael be put in 2v8? No.
Ghostface, Nemesis in Westeros. Yeah. No, I'm just saying not every license is the same. Yeah. And that's why that's why I just said Michael's done it. So I know it was like getting Michael to cross over the Ash vs. Evil Dead. So they could do that. Like, it could be structured in that way. But it would be interesting. I guess because you just kind of have to outright sign you can cross over with anybody.
Right, because obviously, Jason Universe is an attempt to skirt around New Line.
I do want you to unban him. God, I'm removing all mods, I think. All mods.
Except for
genuinely.
Our first mod.
Yeah.
Sam.
Oh, I thought you meant Roger.
Oh, well, yeah.
I will not remove Roger.
What about Sam?
I might remove Sam.
No! She hasn't been here in 9 years.
But they're missing Sadako, Freddy, Pig, Bubba, etc. And maybe that's just because of time. Because 2v8, it's changing every time.
Right.
But it could be licensing as well. And maybe they didn't want their license to go over. So,
yeah.
Domination Stage, thank you for 35 months. Jason looks like a fun killer DBD. How long will they have the license for? Will there be a new map as well? As always, thanks for being #1 source for news. Well, thank you. Thank you,
No
sir.
map. No map.
No map.
As of now.
Yeah, unless something changes, but like the PTB is tomorrow morning and no word on a map. So
also their like chapter announcement video literally just says new killer. That's it.
Oh man, Corey came with receipts. See, you can say as a mod,
but we'll keep Kylie too.
Oh, actually, Kylie's the only one that I could trust, respectfully. Okay, why Dead by Daylight 2v8 mode might not get some licensed killers? During the Haunted by Daylight 2024 live stream, Behavior Interactive discussed a return of 2v8 mode. It will come back in Dead by Daylight on November 12th, but it will only be around until November 19th unless its stay gets extended. In addition to announcing some improvements and changes to the mode, the developer revealed 3 more killers will be added: the Spirit, the Blight, and the Deathslinger. These will be in addition to the killers that were available during the first iteration. Unfortunately, none of the killers that will be available to 2v8 2.0 are licensed. A lot of the community are hoping licensed killers would join 2v8 in the future, but it's something that might be impossible for certain rogues. During an interview with Slasher Radio, fuck! We don't promote that bum here. Just kidding, go subscribe. Dead by Daylight game director and head of partnerships at Behavior Interactive, Matthew Cote, discussed the difficulties with getting licensed killers to 2v8. In the interview, Cote said, "You can have the xenomorph chasing Ash Williams in the house that Michael Myers grew up in, but having the Nemesis and Chucky running around in a map together is a bigger step. For us, it doesn't matter having the Spirit right next to the Trapper, but for licensors, it's a conversation that we need to have." Jeez, that's almost like exactly what I fucking said. God! Jesus!
Cote added that each licensor has the right to say, no, that's too much, and I'm not interested in seeing my property in that way.
Jeez, it's almost like that's exactly what I said!
Cote did say some are okay with it, and they're excited to see what characters integrated into something. Again, we worked on Retro Realms.
God!
It was hard.
Fuck!
It was very hard. So we speak from experience.
Although limited.
Limited, sure.
Above our pay grade. above the pay grade. But we had to go through approvals on everything. We were a part of that process.
Yes.
And yeah, with approvals, like there was always like, well, I don't know if I want him doing this.
Right.
You know, I don't know if I want him doing this.
He can't do that.
You know, I don't know. Yeah.
My source is I made it the fuck up. Oh, jeez, almost someone just said that.
But yeah, keep Adam around. He's fine. He's fine. I just wanted to give him a hard time. But if I was wrong, then he stay banned. You know what should change to 2v8? Allowing 2 of the same killers. You think so? Wait, because you can, right? No, you obviously you cannot. I don't know, dude. Fucking man, you know, two fucking Weskers running around.
I'd never play again. I'd never play again.
2 of them motherfuckers running around. I don't think so. But you can't load as the same killer in 2v8. Can't they make it if someone loads as Mike and the other can't load as a licensed killer? So I suppose in theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose in theory you could do that. I just think it makes things and have you seen this community and the way they react to things?
Right.
Could you imagine? Like, just because some guy I don't even know picked a character, now I can't be my main? This is so fucking stupid. You know, like it would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything backfires, man. You know how it is.
But yeah, like we said, new line. Would they want to allow a crossover with a company that is literally doing everything in their power to not talk to them?
Allegedly. See, 2 ghost faces, that's fun.
Yeah.
2 Chuckies, if one's Tiffany and one's Chucky, that's fun. But like, there's just so many things that would not be fun, like 2 legions. The two. Could you imagine 2 legions? Oh, my! I hate that legion. It was ever a part of 2v8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm so, because I understand wanting to play licensed killers and things that you currently main in DBD and 2v8, but I think 2v8 structure is perfect for all of the original non-licensed killers.
How did you get approval for Retro Realms with behavior that most likely has more money can't? It's not money. It's wanting to see their IP do something or not wanting to see their IP do something.
Like with Retro Realms, let me clarify, because again, like, we worked on the game itself. We didn't work on the licensing deal that happened. So they agreed to do Retro Realms. And with that came the crossover element. But there were certain components of crossing over, like even just things with like marketing, like this asset is going to have both of you guys on it.
And one person says, that's fine. And the other person says,
y'all are great,
nah.
been watching since 2017 Heart Hands light skin tone.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
you, Tingle My Pingle. That's so kind of you.
Right, like, hey, this is going to have Michael and Ash on it. And one person says, cool with me. And the other person says, no, I don't really want my character interacting in this way with another character in another map or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, so
then that's scrapped. That's you can't do that.
All right, we're not doing that. Yeah,
gotta do something different.
Even things like, you know, figuring out the order of the covers and things like that. Like everything has to go through an approval process, and because it's 2 different characters on these things, it like every single piece, every single marketing asset ever goes through approvals from 2 different licensors.
Yep.
And that's tricky. And it's actually technically more than 2 different licensors, because you have like when we were working with Trancus, and then we're also working with Further Front. And that's on the Halloween side. But then over here, it's Renaissance, it's Stars, it's a lot.
It's Bruce Campbell.
It's Bruce Campbell. You know, because Ash is in there. I think Retro Realms solely might have stopped Bruce from looking at things. No, I'm just kidding. That's totally unrelated.
What?
Totally unrelated. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's complicated. So yeah, we're still ignorant and dumb, and there's a lot of things we don't understand and know. But I do know what it's like to get approvals from licensors, and it is a tricky thing.
And none of us. We won't see that their deal. You guys will not see their deal.
Yeah.
That's something that will never leave Behavior or Jason Universe or whoever.
Yeah.
So,
but maybe we'll get DVD pins out of it with the Jason Universe mask on it.
Why not? Why not?
The first Springtrap announcement only said new killer, and then he got a map. That's true.
That is true. I didn't know that.
But the new map, that was only on the first reveal, though. Because it's actually the exact same. Well, let's go look at the trailer. Jason.
Okay, if that was on the first reveal, okay, but then we got the press release that did not say anything about.
So what they're talking about, if we go to the trailer, first of all, we didn't even watch this. couple Easter eggs in here. Some road. There's the letter from the teaser. Is this for? Oh, for some reason I thought that was a mini fridge for a second. I was like, good for you. At first I thought it was a toaster as well. That was like a Michael mask.
Wow.
I don't think it is. But... Here's a sack. I don't think it's a sack mask, but it's a sack nonetheless. Here's toilet paper. That's important. Don't forget that.
He does wipe his ass.
The yellow gloves. Yeah. There's a bear trap. You think when everyone saw that bear trap was like,
it's a trap.
Damn it. Chi, ha, ha,
It's kind of crazy that the mask went from white in his hand to.
I was gonna think because the first with him grabbing it, that mask is like the Tots fucking China blank looking one. It's like, oh man. Yeah. So Springtrap was announced the same way, just like this, but then in the following days, and then in the PTB, the map was there. I'm right about that, right? Yeah, the map was there in the PTB. The Jason unit, it's not gonna be there tomorrow, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's not in the press release. It's not in anywhere. Why couldn't we get the bike guy as the survivor?
Did you see the behind the scenes photo that came out today?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Is it of the bike guy?
The bike guy's in there.
Nice.
Let's see. Do I still have that tweet open? Yeah.
Goat trophy. Thank you, Tingle My Pingle.
1,000 jewels.
Thank you for the jewels.
That's like $10.
Thank you for the goat trophy.
Thank you.
You're the goat. Keep it. You know what? Keep it.
I was like, what are all these stupid tweets? And then I realized whose page I was on.
Yeah.
It's like, God, why are these all stupid tweets? Okay. This is the behind the scenes photo that came out today. Camera crew's okay. We almost found all of them. There's bike guy. There's the bike.
Hey, the bike from the live stream.
So yeah, it was real. I mean, they shot this stuff. Pretty cool.
Who could it be? OG Killer possibly? Would love a Ghost Hunter character with a demon of. No one replied to him.
Well, I think because there are rumors because Eric Pope said
there's more that
you're gonna go back to the cabin at some point. So people are thinking that possibly it's a 2-killer drop. And maybe it's Slender because now if you go back, right, I'm not going to be too salty about it, but that live stream was fucking bullshit.
100%.
Respectfully.
100%.
Yeah, it was the 13-hour thing and build up to it. I mean, that's annoying. A little bit of a heads up would have been nice. Right. I mean, because people got up at like 4 a.m. to
and started. You started at 10 p.m. or at 8 or at 9 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, just that.
You started that late?
Just the ethics of that are a little annoying, but it's whatever. It worked, right? Everybody, it's already got, the trailer has more views already than the Springtrap trailer does. That's been out for a year.
Yeah.
So it obviously worked. But yeah, that was kind of annoying. But more annoying than all that, all right, the 13 hours one is that none of it actually was teasing Jason at all.
Nope.
Like, okay, there was some other there was some stuff with the entity where it goes red, with that, and it was floating up the cabin roof and stuff, and they're adding the hook. That makes it seem like it was the entity, like, kind of doing whatever the copy bullshit. I'm copying your world and bringing it into mine, and they're gonna make a map, but then there's no map. There's no map. Okay, then there's like all the static glitches, and I guess there's people pulling up. That's kind of campy. That's like people coming up and talking, partying, sweet. The bike going by, I guess at the end of the day, it was a Crazy Ralph reference, kind of, whatever. But the glitching, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Unless you're referencing the game. Like, and then we're in the POV of Jason.
Right.
So why the fuck is there glitching?
Why is he just standing there?
Yeah, that's all right. That's a different story. But yes, like, what's that all about? It just makes it feel like it's for something else. So
keep in mind, tonight's live show is exactly a little heads up. Would have been really nice.
Yeah. How about I come back tomorrow morning? Yeah. I was at the end, the 3 crows came on. It was like the AFK crows came because he was standing there AFK. Yeah, okay. And or it suggests that somebody's inside the cabin AFK.
Nah.
I don't know, man. It was a little weird.
The glitching was just hide the video looping. It didn't every time.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it was, because there were times where you can see the light reset. The light was resetting.
Yeah, without the glitching.
Yeah, and then it wasn't consistent. It wasn't consistent timing.
Right.
So I don't. That was weird. I don't like
it.
it.
You couldn't have gotten like towards the beginning, like after an hour, you just hear, like people pull up and, oh, let me call my mom real quick. Hey, Mom, yeah, we're going to spend the next 13 hours here, and be like, we'll come back.
Yeah.
That must be a hint. We'll be here in 13 hours.
Then some planks fell. Yeah. And they're like, who's the hooded figure that looked like he was wearing a mask out there?
Yeah.
If we're Jason's POV, then who's that? Also, he was short anyway, but is that Corey Feldman? Is that Tommy out there?
Yes.
Like, is there any actual, like, this relates to the franchise things going on in there, or are they just trying to fuck with us?
Oh, so that's a nice-ass shack. You see that door?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Jason really upgraded.
Someone's like, told you it was Jason's shack. I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't know he became a fucking carpenter.
Yeah, he got that door at the fucking Salvation Army for fucking $3.
Yeah, who was Flashlight?
So excited for September 8th. Halloween's what we need. Pinched fingers, light skin tone.
Yes, I do agree. Yeah,
I need it.
Yeah, so that's the part of the stream that annoyed me, is just like the lack of, like, these things it's supposed to be hinting at what the chapter is, and it doesn't. You're playing a complete guessing game the whole time.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get a little heads up. It also probably could have been like an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, 13 minutes.
Well,
no, 13 hours might be.
Also, they started late.
I respect them actually marketing a chapter, so I struggle to get mad at them, because I do recall a time when they didn't market shit.
Yeah.
So, and there are plenty of games that don't market shit. So,
yeah.
This dude has been annoying me all day, bro. So, yeah. All right, another Jason news. Hold on, I got the tab open. Another Jason news. Have you guys seen this 1/3 scale F-13 the game statue from PCS?
I did.
Yeah.
I did, and my wallet was like, please, God.
Yeah, this photo specifically looks a little off to me. I think it's just a shadow making him look pointy.
Yeah.
That pointy face. But every other picture, I'm like, yep, that's part 3 Jason. Yep, that's part 3 Jason. Yep, that's part 3 Jason. Yeah, like, dude, 29 inches tall.
And they even put a can of Angry Orchard. They should have. Yeah, my wallet literally was like, not again, man.
Yeah. Any update of the Jason TV show? You mean that's coming out October 15th?
The
only thing we don't know about it so far is whether or not it's going to be a weekly drop.
Right.
Or if it's all dropping at once. I've heard it reported both ways, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, October 15th, coming out on Peacock. Hell yeah. Word around the offices, this thing is going to retail at $1,300.
For a PCS statue.
And 1/3s are always big.
Yeah.
Or pricey. Obviously, they're big. 29 inches.
That's fucking 20 times bigger than I ever thought.
Let me actually see, because pre-order started May 28th. Let me see if there is any price reveals.
Like, PCS has good statues, man.
Sometimes they deliver shit that's not good. No, that one's, see, even that one's, well, it's reselling at $1,000. I don't see it anywhere yet, but I heard that you may be looking at $1,300. Which, ooh,
78 months from the GOAT?
Anthony D, 78 months. When the show drops, you think we see any DLC from it? Like in Dead by Daylight, you mean?
If I was Jason Universe, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
because the only thing that really makes sense is Pamela. I mean, they said adult Jason is in the show at some point, and it probably ends the show like that.
Yeah, season 1. Or the show if there is no season 2.
It's probably if it does well, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah. It'd be Linda Cardellini.
Yeah. Or maybe counselors.
Yeah. Sure. Anything. We'll buy it.
Oh, look at that comment right there.
These are some different photos. Where do you get these?
More photos?
Where do you get these?
Yeah, for real.
Is it on like PCS's website? PCS website.
Is that the PCS logo that in that corner? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Latest pre-orders. What about just announcements? There's a search bar right there.
Get you in the room.
Jason.
See, Crystal Lake, that's like, they should do a collection that is just like, that is just Camp Crystal Lake, like the logo shirts with the yellow polos.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude. Hey, there it is. It's $0 on the website.
Oh, hell yeah.
MSRP to be determined.
Hey.
Oh man.
Hey, you can't do that.
Hey, hey, you looking to get sued, dog?
Hey, you can't say that.
Hey, you can't say that. It's F13 the game. It's not F13.
Well, if you click on that,
it's just a category. It's like all the Jason stuff they've done. I'm sure, right? Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
And the only thing in here is F13 the game.
Can't do that.
New line. Get on it.
Can't do that.
All right, let's look at these other photos. Hot.
Really hot.
Really hot. Extra hot. Super hot. Even hotter.
Hot game.
Oh.
Look at that.
Look at that detail.
Hot.
Look at that.
He's pulling his cock out.
That's like that's like practically the menu screen.
Yeah. That's on purpose.
Okay, here's the thing. I could whip out a credit card and get this thing, right?
I will be, I think. However,
here's my concern. If they're doing one, why wouldn't they be doing more, right?
And if they're doing
if they're doing a Savini,
they're going to do a Savini.
They're going to do a Savini probably. And if you're doing a Savini, I have to buy that one.
Yeah. I have to buy it.
But look at that.
Yeah. That is hot.
1,300 is way too much. That's just a rumor. Could be less. But that lines up with PCS. Well, let's look at some other 1/3 statues because Michael's got a couple. Okay, the good news is the base, which usually the bases are more intense on 1/3 scale statues, pretty simple. All right, so that's some money being saved. It's not like it's an overly detailed figure. You know, he's got a machete and an axe.
Put your can next to him.
Let's look at some other 1/3 scale statues because I think they got a Michael one on here. I'm sure the mask comes off, but I'm not sure.
That's what we're looking for.
Is that full? That's a full 1-to-1 with just his wingspan. Why?
Michael Jordan, 3,100.
This is just a ridiculous design. Like, you want that taking up that much space? Just
What's his wingspan? It's Michael Jordan, man.
Okay. This is a perfect example. I wanted this one. I thought about this one.
You can still get it.
You
can still get it. Choose your payment program.
All right. Paying full.
That's crazy.
That isn't going to work out for me.
That's crazy. Hey, man, choose your payment plan. All of it. Now.
Oh, this is actually a little bit bigger. Is this half scale? What the fuck? No, this is a 1/3 scale, isn't it? No, it's half scale. Okay, so this is half scale at 2,000. All right, so 1,300 sounds about right, don't it? But this base is a little bit more detailed. You know, Michael's got a little bit harder to paint his face right. He's got the hair. You know, painting a bald guy is, you know
what's crazy? Mystics has a period in his name, so if anyone replies to him, it times him out for posted a link. But not him, because it's him.
So if anybody wants to buy that for me, that'd be great. Appreciate that.
Add it to the OnlyFans wish list.
Here's a life-size but I almost bought this too, but when it shipped, it didn't look that good. Oh, this is a pre-order one. This is different?
It's new.
Oh.
That.
Oh, yeah. That's the...
Wait, no. That's all the same bust.
Oh, this one just comes with the... Oh, my gosh.
So that one's new, too.
Well, look at this. God.
Yeah, it's hot.
Dang.
Oh, select your payment program. Hey!
Aha!
I'll mail you a picture.
That's pretty cool, man.
I'll buy it for you on September 38th, 2026. I'll be waiting.
Damn.
So how much was the one with the tombstone? Was it any more, or was it just first come, first serve?
It might be first come, first serve. They do that with the Sideshow stuff. Where it doesn't cost anymore. I mean, this is not Sideshow, but now it's $1,800.
Now, what about the Michael Jordan bust?
What about it?
For $3,100. Can I do a payment plan for that?
Yeah, see this? This is ridiculous.
What's the payment plan? Can I do it? What's the deposit? I don't know.
$310. Dude, where are you going to put that?
On my hope chest.
That's his real wingspan. It's like almost like 7 feet.
Well, let's find out.
32 inches, so 85 inches. What is that? 70, 72, 6 foot. That's over. What? Not? His wingspan was that long? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that 7'3"? No, 7. It's almost, wait, it's almost 7 feet. It's just shy. It's 6'11", right? My math. I don't know. I usually have to go count that high in inches.
7'1".
That's 7'1". So I was right the first time. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
You're not getting
I'm not getting that. It's cool. Actually, it's not that cool.
85 inches. Yeah. In my head, I did the math right, but I didn't say it right. I was like, oh, yeah, 72 inches. That's 6 foot. 84, 7 foot. You know, but I did it backwards. God.
It's literally longer than I am tall. And I'm okay with that.
You teach us basically your height. What, 7'1"? That is 10 inches taller than me.
6'7".
I wish I was 6'7". I'd be in the NFL.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
At least that's what I tell myself. I said, if I was just a little bit taller, I'd be in the NFL. Even though, really, if I was just a little bit more talented. It's hard to be an offensive lineman at 6'3" in the NFL. They're not too common. You got to be like Jason Kelsey and be like an all-time great, or you're forced to play center. Yeah, you forced to play center. Yeah. All right, so that's where we're at. We'll be buying the $3,100 Michael Jordan statue. That was pretty much it for news.
What was on the last page of that? There was one more.
Well, I guess we're never gonna know. It was company descriptions of who is Behavior Interactive, who is Jason Universe, who is Horror.
And is it
Inc.
on there? Does it say who
Horror Inc. is?
Jason Universe is?
Oh, let's take a look.
That's actually would be crazy if it was.
I think it's Horror Inc. specifically that was on there. Do you have any pre-orders going up on the 6th for Halloween the game after they show single player? I do.
It could.
We're very close to the game coming out.
Yeah.
We're like 100 days.
But what do we got?
That one? Which
Next
one? 105 days. Yeah, so they're probably.
Yeah.
It'll be less than 100 days then. Yeah, it'll basically be 3 months. It'll be 3 months out. That's a perfect time for pre-orders. Send it.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever get movie skins or Savini? No.
Movie skins?
I don't
possibly. Because they could. There's like multiple ways to loophole it. So possibly Savini. That's a whole other playing field. I don't think that happens. But there are ways that they could loophole the movie skins. But I just don't know if JU even wants to take the risk. You know,
right?
It's like just do original, and I'd be fine. I don't care at all about them only doing original skins for Dead by Daylight. It'd be nice to have a couple of movie skins, whatever. But like right now, the sky's the limit with creativity.
Right.
I've always said that do killer puzzle stuff would be fun.
So yeah, sky's the limit. Add as many Jason skins as you want. Maybe you'll actually find a design that people fucking like.
Yeah, just make good ones. Like a Prison Break Jason would be a ton of fun. And even like the Swamp Thing, like they were kind of doing the Swamp Thing going on there. I'd love to see that.
Savini Jason got licensed through F13 the game. We have merch for it. Through it? Yeah.
Yeah, why? Why do you have merch for it? Because of Gun Interactive.
Yeah. They're not going to work with a competitor.
Yeah, you need Gun. Again, money talks, so it's possible. But not for Savini. I don't think they'd ever let Savini go.
No.
But yeah, like they'd have to go. Wes Keltner himself would have to say, "Yeah, go ahead and put some."
Does Tom get a cut?
If he doesn't, what a horrific contract, and no wonder he sued them. Because yeah, dude, that's highway robbery. If that man
didn't get merch,
but that's it's also his fault too. Like, get a better lawyer.
He probably gets a good. His lawyer's probably pretty good.
I hope so. But yeah, like it all comes down to how that contract is structured. But I would hope he gets a cut if his design's continuing to be used. Especially if you're literally calling it Savini Jason, which all the merch so far has been called Savini Jason. If you're going to do that and put his name on it, you'd think he'd get a cut. And I'm sure he does.
Gunn says they don't have the license anymore. Have nothing to do with the new merch.
You're wrong. Do you want me to pull up the fucking copyright? Who said that? You talking about when
Slasher
Wes?
Radio?
Yeah, you talking about when Wes was on Slasher Radio? Because that's not true. He just basically dumbed it down. It was just like, oh yeah, I mean, like, we obviously had to approve it. But we're just letting them do their thing.
What he meant by that is we are not going out saying, let's do merch.
Yeah. There's Horror Inc. came to them.
Horror Inc. says, hey, we're going to do merch.
And then they say, done deal, brother.
We'll check the mailbox. We'll check the mailbox for the check.
Yeah.
They what he said was they are not going out and doing merch deals. Horror Inc. is saying, we need to do a merch deal.
Pull this shit up right here. Here we go, baby. The shit we were just looking at. Look at this. What's that say? Horror Inc. 2026 and Gun Media 2026 used under license. Like, dog. They ain't letting that go. Right there. Yeah.
But you could pay $1,300 for a statue. Savini Jason probably.
Savini Jason even more. Maybe more.
16?
No, you're good, dude. Because I know it's confusing.
Yeah, it's
and then there's so many people telling you the wrong information. They're like, no, they could do whatever they want. They own it all, and that's just not true. Like, it kind of is true, but it's not exactly true.
Cool. We're not going to interfere, and we don't want anything to do with it, but the paycheck.
Yeah, and I'm sure they still sign off on Savini and shit. Like, I'm sure every design still goes through them.
Yeah.
But like everything that's come out, it's been cool. So it's like whatever.
For sure. Socks
have been great. Mine are still in the packaging.
I haven't bought any. I probably need to. Can I still buy them?
Here's the thing. My calves are too big, and I'm scared to put them on and just see fucking Savini's. So I'm a little scared to even put them on.
It's supposed to be this big. It's going to be this big.
I got Scooby-Doo socks. They're like my wife's size, and I wear them all the time, and Scooby-Doo looks ridiculous on my calf.
Can you still buy the socks?
Yeah.
That wasn't a limited time release.
Yeah,
13. I'd buy it.
I think everything that is F13 the game branded through Gutter
not.
Garbs, it's not a limited time license.
But Memorial Day weekend sale, but they didn't have socks on there.
Oh shit! Come on. Friday the 13th.
The game.
Oh yeah, they did the pins.
The pins. Those are magnets.
Those are magnets?
That's new, is it not? I don't remember seeing those.
It's so crazy. Friday the 13th, the game, part 8, so Jason. Like, it's crazy, dude.
Friday the 13th, the game, part 5, Roy.
My boy.
That's funny.
Part 5, Roy.
Part 2, Friday the 13th, the game, part 2, Jason. Friday the 13th, the game, part 3, Jason. Friday the 13th, part 5, Roy.
It was a requirement in the legal.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Part 9 and Savini Jason.
Look at all. They're on sale?
Oh, for Memorial Day? Everything but the socks?
Yeah, but even if you go look on this, like, do they have the license on here? How do they get away with that? Not putting the legal in the anywhere on the actual like description.
I thought they.
It's officially licensed, but they didn't put the copyright. It's on the tags. Yeah, I mean it's on the tags. If you look at your merch, this is so cool. I still need to buy this. One day. Here's what I got from Google AI overview, and just throw my shit for even saying that. Savini Jason, the intellectual property and likeness for the specific version are licensed under the Jason Universe Alliance. You know what? Since Google AI said it, you're right.
Google AI also says that Oreo is a palindrome. It is spelled the same forward as it is backwards.
Hey, no, AI said it. It's right.
Also, what was it? ChatGPT, if you ask it how many R's there are in the word, or how many strawberries there are in the word R, it says there are two strawberries in the word R. Which
no, there's two R's.
No,
there's two R's in the word strawberry.
But if you ask it backwards, it says the same thing. It says that too. There are two strawberries in the word R, which again is just also not true because there's three.
If they give him a sack head, would do a different design, like a different eye hole. Could they get in trouble? I think they might be worried about it, but I don't think so.
If it's original, if it's not, your blue overalls, your blue shirt,
dude, they got the sack head's not even their design.
That's
they
fair.
stole this shit from the get go, from the
Town of Dread
Sundown.
That's
so. Yeah, I don't think after the game will ever get support again, but I think there's a very real shot it gets remastered in some way.
AI said December has an X in it. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah,
I can see it right there with magic marker. Yeah, they did fix it. The Oreo is no longer a palindrome on Google AI, but it was like that for like weeks, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Then you argue with the AI, like, no, that's not correct, and it's like, it's okay that you're not correct, but I am.
Why is there no Part A Jason shirt? What a great question. Because there's not.
Oh.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh.
They did two Savinis and said, that's enough. That's enough.
I never realized that. But I want a Part-A.
I wonder if they just thought based on old sales, they're like, Part A doesn't sell. But Roy does? Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have bought Part A.
So would I.
Honestly, if it's the only thing I don't like about this stuff here, it looks a little bit better here, but it's not yellow enough at anything.
No.
Like on this magnet, why is it pure white? I mean, why is this pure white too? But
well, it looks a little better up there.
Oh yeah, I guess so. It's our
A
screen.
little bit.
But same with the socks. Look how white his mask is. That annoys me. Like if this was more of a yellow mask, which is like really a symbol of Part 8 is that yellow mask, I would want these. But since it's not, I don't want them. Roy is the fake Jason. Yeah.
Roy's my boy.
There he is. They really leaned into the green.
Okay, that's hot.
What about these?
I don't know if I like the yellow toe.
Well, good thing you'll have shoes on. It's fine. To be honest with you, I don't like the maroon top either.
That's also
but
true.
I bought them. I still haven't worn them, but I bought them. Now, I have this Savini shirt. This Savini shirt. I have this Savini shirt.
I think I bought both.
One day, as long as I keep these up, I will get everything. I'll even get this one, just because like that's the key art.
Yeah,
that's cool. I really like these. That's between the game on the chest. Like
yeah.
that's sharp.
Yeah,
like, I want this.
Shit, I would buy one with just the logo and nothing on the back.
Yeah, $60 a pop is brutal, but they are hot.
Yeah,
they are hot. And honestly, that's not even that bad of a price, but because zip ups. Yeah. One day
is Corey the fake Michael? Corey Cunningham? No, he's better.
He's kind of the fake Michael.
He's better.
No. Freddie is the fake Michael. Busta Rhymes is the fake Michael. Charlie, where the fuck you been at, man? So yeah, that's Gutter Garbs.
Beach Freddy timed pre-order ends. Beach Freddy.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Nick Nasty, hello, sir. Well, we're just going to look through merch now for the rest of the stream? Okay.
Yeah.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back to bed.
1-900-909 Fred.
I thought this was a towel, and I thought they were genius.
That would have been so sick.
Ah.
Okay, so someone take that PNG,
yeah, right here.
add it to Redbubble.
and make it a towel. This is cool.
That's really cool. But you only have another, hour to get it?
Oh, really? Yeah, 1 hour and 45 minutes. 900-909 Fred. Freddy Hotline. Not the best movie in the world, but at least we got Beach Freddy. And the image of him with the sunglasses is very iconic. Can you explain the licensing for me? What would they need to get Robert Englund as Freddy, even if it's a legendary skin? Wow. That has gotten kind of messy now, too, actually.
Yes.
Because I think, who are these licensed through? It's not going to fucking say, is it?
No.
Because I think New Line has the merchandising rights.
Really?
I think so. I wish it would just. This is.
Yeah. How do you not? How are you not?
Yeah,
How's legal not on there?
Yeah, I don't know how they get away with that.
Is there a phone number we can call? 1-900-909 Fred.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a little weird because Craven's Estate just did the same thing that Victor Miller did. They got the rights back, so now they kind of like everything has to go through them for new film and TV projects because they have the story rights and the story, everything in the franchise feeds off of that story of Freddy. But when it comes to merchandising and what is technically creations that already exist in that world, I think New Line still has the rights to that. So it's all weird. Everything's different. Every franchise is different. Yeah. And then it gets even weirder. This is why Jason Universe has been so confusing and it's hard to get a straight answer because there's the merchandising rights, there's the video game rights, then there's interactive rights, and then there's game rights, which is like gambling and casino and pinball and shit like that. That's separate. And then there's like there's home entertainment rights and distribution rights, and it's just all split up. Every little fucking product is split up into its own rights, and it's not clear who has what at any given time.
Right.
And that's why lawyers are paid a lot of money.
Yep.
Yes. I don't know what they do. Grinstero.
Grinstero.
Thank you so much for remember. Appreciate that. Hell, they even own a last name. Well, that's just the the trademark of Jason Voorhees. It is owned by New Line as a word, which I can't believe they even got approval for that. To be honest, I thought that was like way more complicated to do. But you can't copyright a name, but you could trademark a brand name, which is what they did with Jason. And that trademark is specific to actually. Hold on.
Is Victor and Sean a part of Jason Universe?
Well, not Sean, because Sean is his own. But Horror Inc., which is Sean Cunningham, is.
Yes, yes. And Victor Miller is Victor Miller and Horror Inc. are together
for Jason
Universe.
Yeah.
Sean Cunningham is literally just. I wouldn't even say he's a mascot.
He's really nothing.
He's
anymore.
nothing.
Yeah, they kind of keep him involved because he's the creator, right? I mean, he made this thing happen. Him and Victor Miller. But yeah, like it's the Barsamians. The Barsamians are the big dogs. But yeah, okay. We go to Justia trademarks.
So we don't know if it's possible for DBD to get designs from the game and use them as skins.
Well,
it is possible.
Yeah, like is it? Like it's never say never. It's just very unlikely.
Right.
Like, would you do it if you were a Wes? Like,
no,
I wouldn't. No shot. That is a direct competitor.
But again, if they're not in this position, if Gun Interactive was on the verge of bankruptcy and you had to choose between letting everyone go or making this deal for Dead by Daylight, maybe Wes would choose to make the deal, but they're not in that position. They don't need to make a deal.
Yeah.
So,
why not? Ethan, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate that.
Thank you for that. Let's ask Justina.
Yeah. So here,
Justia
trademarks. The Jason Voorhees trademark, which is active, registered, and renewed. That's a 2018.
Of course it is.
Yeah, they were like lawsuits getting a little hefty. Let's make sure we lock this thing in. But it's for toys and sporting goods, including games and playthings, namely action figures and accessories. See, this is why it's messy. This is
plush toys, balloons, bathtub toys, ride-on toys, equipment sold as a unit for playing card games and toy vehicles. That's plush toys.
Yeah, like this is why it's complicated because they are holding that shit hostage like that for just this stuff. And I think this is the only trademark registration of Jason Voorhees that exists. Trademark owner, and there's New Line right there. New Line Productions. And goes back to 2017.
2018.
And renewed as of 2018.
For how
or
long?
2007. Yeah.
What, 10 years?
Well, it looks like they were renewing. Yeah.
They were renewing every... Wait, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2014. So that's 5 years. And then 15 for...
But there's been no renewals. This is the only renewal I see.
10 years. Right there.
Oh, see, there you go. First renewal of 10 years.
So 2028. In November of 2028.
We'll circle back to this.
Jason Universe is going to be...
Nah, they won't get it.
No, they won't.
They won't get it. New Line will never let that shit go.
They're going to just renew it.
Yeah.
However, they could be denied if they don't use it.
But they do.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well,
do they for all this shit?
Well, what can they do? Because they don't own the character.
So they own soccer ball. So they could put the word Jason Voorhees on a soccer ball.
Oh no, I get yeah. But I guess we see it all the time. What New Line's doing. They don't do a lot of like new releases to like the scale of what JU's doing right now. But I mean, it's nonstop F-13 merch, right?
But for the Jason Voorhees trademark.
Yeah, well, I mean, because that's why they could put Jason Voorhees on like the NECA boxes, things like that. But yeah, like the F-13 trademark, and I'm sure this trademark in somewhere, like it's a good Spirit Halloween every year. Like there's so much bullshit that is licensed by New Line every year.
Can you, while we're here, can you look at the actual Friday the 13th trademark, see when that expires? Is that different? Is there going to be a time where New Line would own Jason but not Friday the 13th?
That will never happen. There is literally somebody's devoted job to making this a thing. So this is why there's only one registered trademark of Jason Voorhees, and it's for that toys and sporting goods, like we talked about. With F-13, different ball game.
And New Line owns
a
lot of them. Friday the 13th Special Superstition is owned by
fun.
What the fuck?
Friday 13th Productions, that's Horror Inc. I think Horror Inc. owns this.
Online retail source services featuring downloadable, pre-recorded music and video.
Yeah, I think this is owned by Horror Inc. Could be wrong. Take everything with a grain of salt. I just work here. But yeah, like New Line has all these F-13 trademarks. And then, I mean, let's just go to this one. Because they've had it since 1993. And then let's go to the history.
10 year?
10 year as of 2013.
2023.
Why is there nothing?
Justia is failing us right now.
What a piece of shit website. Yeah, why is there nothing? Notice of acceptance mailed. What is this for? Scientific nautical surveying what the fuck is this? Series of entertainment. Yeah, what?
Pre-recorded entertainment video cassettes.
So they just didn't pick it back up because they didn't want to make VHS?
Fair. But wouldn't it say on there, license expired?
Yeah, you would think. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so 10 years, 28. So 2028 is when they're...
2028 is when all these go, but renew it.
Okay, we learned nothing.
I hope that answers your question.
No.
What was the question? Don't remember.
Jason Universe making a new animatronic for Spirit this year. Is that Jason Universe? Oh, it is, right? It is the JU design.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they allow DVD to use OG Freddy, would you want a separate chapter? Yeah. Yeah.
It wouldn't change. We're gonna make another Freddy and
Freddy,
try to come up
Nancy
with a completely. You just bring the map in, bring in Nancy, and you want to have Nancy have perks? Fine, that's fine. But like to make a whole new Freddy with his own ability and perks again that match original Freddy, or that's just your ass behavior already is copy and pasting enough. Respectfully, like do you really think they're gonna be able to do that with Freddy and make him feel unique enough where it is worth spending that much money again? Just make him a legendary skin. That's what I'd do. But get Robert to do the voice.
Yeah.
Come on with it. You can even charge $20 for that if people would buy it. Just for Robert. Just to get the extra cost for Robert.
Yeah.
Although $15 per skin that's going to sell like 1 million plus.
Well, that's fair.
I feel like they'll be fine. What would you even call the second Freddy? Freddy.
The Freddy.
The original Nightmare.
Okay.
I don't know. The OG.
The OG. The OG.
The OG. Yeah. Okay, what time is it?
9:23.
Fantastic.
Trade offer. DVD Myers in Halloween the Game, but Jason movie skins in DVD. But
DVD Myers and Halloween the Game, but Jason movie skins in DVD.
no deal. I don't know.
No. I don't even want to see that piece of shit Myers skin in Halloween the Game.
Correct.
Respectfully. But yeah, I should be back in the morning playing this thing, playing the PTB and seeing how it goes, and it looks fun. Looks fun to go against too. The way the we didn't even look at that, but the way the fog builds up when he's in the omnipresent evil, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Looks fun. Just yeah, I would I'd keep your hopes low for cool movie skins, from Jason. I'd keep your hopes low for those. If it happens, cool. It's icing on the cake.
Yeah.
But I think what we're just going to see is a lot more original stuff. Yeah.
Correct.
Now, what I'm really curious is how they're going to handle the lore, because I feel like the lore would coincide with the Crystal Lake show. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much you really change that up. If it's not going to, yeah, I don't know if that'll be that drastic. We'll see. That'll be the first thing I read. First thing I read in the Mern.
Well, I can't read.
I can't read. Honestly, they should change the Myers design, and well, they can't now. The license is gone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elphonic. God.
No, thanks, Gun.
His mask just looked weird. Well, his mask did look weird. But it was like it wasn't just that. He had giant hands originally, and then he's just huge. They made him gigantic.
Yeah.
To the point where everybody looks at the very accurate model of Michael in Halloween the Game is like, why is he so skinny and short? I don't know, maybe because Nick Castle was skinny and short. Well, he's 5'11". That's not really short, but
Yeah, that's really tall.
that's really tall.
really fucking tall.
Yeah. I mean, the PTB is supposed to come out at around 11 a.m. Eastern. So my goal is I do something for work first. I'm hoping to get up really early to knock that out, and then so I can stream and then work more after. So my goal is 11 a.m. Eastern, but we'll see.
Blighted Jason be heavily inspired by Savini? Probably.
Yeah, they could do that. That's fine. That's whatever, as long as it doesn't a fire Jason that says Savini Jason on it. They could do a billion original things. Dude, like, just look at Killer Puzzle. Take that and move it to Dead by Daylight in a realistic way.
Put him in a prison outfit.
That's like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
He should be in a prison outfit.
Yeah.
What else is in Killer Puzzle? There's a Swamp Thing one. There's the Frozen one. He's all icy. Then they got a lot of stuff. They got like the Renaissance stuff going on, and they got a lot of crazy ones. But
let's bring back Killer Puzzle. Okay,
you can go play it right now.
Yeah, I have it downloaded to my laptop.
I have it downloaded to my laptop and my phone still. It's still on my phone.
I don't think I have it on my phone anymore.
Yeah. Let's see.
The original Survivor's supposed to get camp counselor shirts like the Hellfire shirts. I fucking hope so.
I haven't heard that leaked anywhere.
My B-day is this week, and I'm now at 229. Haven't been this low in over 10 years.
Hell yeah.
Have some money. I also share a birthday on the day Carrie died.
Oh,
fantastic.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Fantastic. Thank you, brother. Congratulations, man. Keep
229.
grinding. Keep grinding.
Woo.
I don't know what I weigh right now, but I've lost weight, and it's pretty. You want me to take my shirt off right now? I can show you.
All right.
It's pretty noticeable.
Hell yeah.
The diet's working, brother. The diet's working. Trust the process. Don't trust the scale. Not all the time.
True.
You know, it was swelling and water weight. Things fluctuate a lot. Trust the mirror.
Just piss.
Yeah, okay.
Got a bunch of water weight?
I got a sauna, a really cheap sauna coming tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm gonna start my red light therapy. I'm taking this very seriously. I'm gonna win it all.
Oh.
I'm gonna win it all. I mean, I'm kind of excited for Jason in DVD. Like, it's cool. It is cool. It just like, there's some typical behavior things happening here, respectfully.
Yeah.
But I hope it plays really well. I hope it does really well. Because more Jason, the better. But yeah, Just no map, no survivor sucks, and hopefully that changes. But right now, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, they are ASIM games, so it doesn't really have to be fair. It doesn't really have to be fair.
Right. It should be. It should favor the.
Should favor the killer. That's the asymmetrical part of the game. But yeah.
Yeah, 007 comes out Friday or Wednesday, and early access starts tomorrow. And I have not bought it.
I haven't bought it either.
I also have.
No
I literally
money.
have not turned my PlayStation on since fucking February.
No money, no time. No money, no time.
I definitely don't have fucking time, which sucks because I really wanted to play.
No money, no time.
No bitches.
But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Either way, even if I don't start right away at 10 a.m., I'll be here at some point. I will stream it at some point. Guaranteed. Watched, real quick, for movie night last night, we watched Send Help and The Mummy. They both sucked.
You hadn't seen? You didn't like Send Help?
No, it was pretty good. It was fun. It was stupid. Nonsensical.
She's goated.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun movie. The Mummy?
It's Brendan
fun.
Fraser, dude.
The one. Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, I did sail the high seas for that one, so I'll have to check that out.
It was all right. I mean, it was.
Is it Lee Cronin?
Yeah, it's Lee Cronin like crazy.
Okay,
dude.
That's fine
so
with me.
It does not feel like a Mummy movie for that reason. It feels like Evil Dead Rise 2 with a sarcophagus.
That's fine with me, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you seen Send Help?
Yeah.
Quote made a joke about the end. He's like, "There's one thing I've learned from X-Files is this," and then it's exactly what happened.
That's funny.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
That's funny.
Gunnar Hansen, and it's not close.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Devin, you're just going to have to rewind. You're just going to have to rewind and watch it all again.
That's true. And you know what? There's no copyrighted shit in this.
Yeah, we just talked. That's what the show is. I don't know if anybody was watching this whole time. I didn't look at the viewership one time.
We were sitting no less than like 380.
380?
Yeah, we're at 318 right
318 right now. What the fuck? Why are we talking about stupid shit like socks?
No, that's peak.
Peak. Yeah. Maybe we learned something today. Maybe we didn't. Moral of the story, licensing is stupid and confusing. That's that. And keep your hopes low all the time, and this chapter can't disappoint you. You know?
It's the white whale. They finally got Jason. Dead by Daylight is complete.
Yeah. Shoot. Also, the Cubs are on an 8-game losing streak, so I'm getting real close. To what? Good question.
Go ahead.
I'm getting real close.
You know what else is close? The 10-year anniversary of Dead by Daylight. You know what else is close? The 10-year anniversary of Slashcast.
You know what else is close? The announcement of a Hellraiser release date at the future game show, hopefully.
That's true. What comes
and
first?
a single player first look, which we're going to be reacting to both of those things live here on June 6th. That'll be fun. We're also going to watch the Summer Games Fest too. We're going to do that here too.
Yeah.
Why not? Okay. That's it. Done rambling. Be back tomorrow. A pleasure, honor. I can't believe you guys watch this content. Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Want to think I have you, but I don't like to lie. So I lie here while you lie to her. Want to think you have me, 'cause you don't like to lose, but you lose me like they always do. Think I know you better to forget her. Certain people made for running. Think I need you more than let you know I'm bored, and tell me this means more than nothing. All you see is black roses. Could have been, but that's hoping. Don't ask for something much for yours. but I just love the light.